Absolutely delighted to be joined by Jason Youngblood from Cigna. Jason, welcome.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here today.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Tell us a little bit about what factors you think have contributed to the opioid epidemic we have in the United States.
Yeah, so opiates have been around for thousands of years. In the 1980s, we saw a change in the way that the medical community looked at treating chronic pain. So there was also an emergence of a lot of synthetic opioids at that time. So there were narcotics that were available that were stronger. And so there was really an overprescription or an overtreatment of pain and a lot of emergence of chronic pain conditions throughout the 80s and 90s that kind of got us to where we are today. So the availability of lots of additional synthetic opioids and heroin as well.
So what does Cigna want us to do to reduce that?
Yeah, so we're committed to reducing opioid overprescription or overuse in our subscriber population. So we set a goal a few years back to reduce opioid overconsumption by 25%, and we actually worked with 1.1 million of our prescribing providers who signed a pledge to reduce that, and we actually met that goal a year ahead of schedule. However, despite meeting that goal, we saw in our general society overdose deaths continue to skyrocket. So we know that our work isn't done, and we're committed to reducing opiate overdose by 25%.
How does Cigna go about helping its customers find affordable treatment for substance use disorders?
Yeah, so that's a challenge because there's lots of different venues, and unfortunately through TV, through online ads, people are often attracted to perhaps for-profit treatment that isn't the highest quality. So we recognize that finding good quality treatment is very important. And so one of the things that we've looked at is combining technology and looking for, in our subscriber population, people who may be at highest risk and need based on emergency room claims, pharmacy claims, behavioral claims, and proactively reaching out to them to identify, engage them. And then it's engaging them with clinical programs that we have. We actually have a team of behavioral clinicians who do coaching and case management with our members, and then it's about finding the right kind of treatment. So from acute care to residential treatment, looking at the highest quality treating providers, helping people find that right fit for them, and then making sure that there's continuity of care once they leave that acute treatment and that they're staying in treatment and connected, and we stick with them longitudinally throughout the process.
What can Cigna do within the community more broadly to help?
Yeah, absolutely. So within the communities we live, we're partnering with organizations like Shatterproof to help raise awareness. We are partnering with other organizations to look at better evidence-based treatment and promote evidence-based treatment. And then locally, working with groups like here in Baltimore, Healthcare for the Homeless, and Back on My Feet Baltimore, to really get in there and raise awareness and support those organizations to help combat the opioid epidemic locally.
Well, thank you very much indeed for sharing that with us today, and best of luck with it. Thank you.
Thank you.
ICMA TV has plenty more exclusive content from the conference, which you can check out using the links to the right. Be sure to check back each day for brand new interviews, stories and coverage from the show. You can also travel back in time and revisit 12 years of ICMA TV by checking out our channel.